Hello, hello, it's Wessel here, and thanks for joining me as I continue on my adventures in SnowRunner in hard mode. And today we're going to try and focus on knocking over these last parts of the logging contracts. Yesterday was a little bit of a debacle in that we tipped over the Tayga, and I'm going to just leave that there for the minute while I pursue the Azov running its medium logs. So anyway, hopefully we'll get the medium logs done, and maybe I might try and send the Dan up to see if I can pull the Tayga back onto its feet, and hopefully, fingers crossed, pack it slowed without needing a crane to load it again. We will see. Anyhow, we will see how we go as time goes on. I might just run a fraction further on before I leap off the edge. Don't know where the best spot to leap off the edge is, so I'm sort of a bit frightened of it in the Azov with the trailer behind me. We're going to have to go straight off here at that tree. Not really, I want to go around that tree. So we'll do a little bit of fiddling and then go straight off. Rightio, here we go. One more. I don't want to run into that tree, that's all. So we'll do one more reverse. Again, sometimes you just do the wrong thing, don't you? Okay, like, oh, actually, luckily I'm standing myself up all by myself. Ah, that's funny. Oh, that was funny. Some logs are placed unevenly. No, they're not. Even as anything. All right. That's a pity. We'll unattach the trailer. See if there's a way we can just jiggle these logs around a bit and get them placed evenly. I think it's because it's off the very back of the truck. No, yeah, look at that. So it's just a jiggle to straighten that up. A little bit too far away from the trailer. Reverse. Right. Attach the trailer. Right. Now, I'm not going to try and go any further around this tree. We're just going to go. And make it easily. Oh, wasn't that a great start for the day? So that is what I'm kind of hoping I'll be able to do with the Tayga as well. That if I can get it back on its wheels, the logs will roll to a point where I can then put them back onto the truck. Wow, boy, that nearly went as bad as it can go, didn't it? Okay. Alright, let's concentrate. So I'm going to follow the standard path around here that I've done a few times with the Dan and the Azov, particularly coming back, to be honest, but got to be able to look further in where I'm going. Having a bit of trouble seeing those big rocks at the moment. So this is a nasty spot. If you remember when we're coming the other way, this is a nasty spot. So going this way, it's also a bit of a nasty spot. Try and go round these rocks predominantly. Yep. And carry on the water's edge. Wow, what a start to the day! Whew, whew. We really are pressing the boundaries, aren't we? Alright, let's hope that that's the sum total of excitement for the day, and from here on it just settles down a bit more. Get into a bit more of a groove. Ah yes, sneaky timber put there to stop me. So I think I said about this yesterday, but just to clarify, today I'm going to be trying to head over to the logging station here in Imandra, so I can load up another load of medium logs, which will then be able to run over to the power station in the northwest corner of the map, the top left corner of the map. Oh, don't you get stuck on those rocks. Ooh, that got a bit scary. That got a bit scary. It's that one that's under my wheels. You're the nasty one. Oh, and your mate. Yeah, right. Yes, sometimes it's when these nasty rocks pair up. It can be a bit mean. So we'll just sort of squiggle our way along here. Yeah, there's a rock somewhere I'm about to run over, aren't I? Yeah. Right. Okay, so we're through the worst of the rocky part. Now we've got some icy parts, so I'm just going to stop the truck here and have a quick look at the map. So what I could do is go up this road, which is what I've done before, come along here, follow this road and get to the logging station. I kind of like that. The only part that I really don't like is this bit here, because this bit here is truly horrible. It really is. It's a real nasty spot. So I could come along here and sort of cut down through here and then try and pull my way up here. That might work, but there'll be too many trees there, I'm sure. Too many trees, too many rocks, too much everything. The other option is to follow the line of the lake round here, but there's a couple of very tight spots that I'm going to have to be really careful of there, and particularly here, I think. And even there. And then once I get to there, I'm going to have to sort of keep on going and keep on going. I might be able to sneak through there. Probably not. I'm probably going to have to keep on going, right, and then back up this way. And then around. So I'm going to go that way. I'm fairly frightened of it. But I think it's going to end up being safer. I may well regret this, but hopefully we'll be okay. I'm not too worried about cracky ice. I don't think there's any cracky ice here. It's just some of these spots are pretty narrow for a huge turning Azov. That one was better than I remembered, so that's good. Off to a good start. Rightio. Although I think that wasn't one of the skinny ones. I think this is a skinny one. And he's not too bad, to be honest. Again, as long as I take my time and don't panic, then we'll be okay. Yes, I wanted to do this part in the daytime. Okay, so here's the one I was most worried about. This is going to be a 17-point turn for the Azov. So we're just going to have to see how we go at getting around here, and I just don't know about it. Because it's going to be tricky. We're going to end up with quite a bit of the weight of the truck off the road. How can I do this better? Think about it. How can I do this better? I don't know. Now I wonder if the Azov's just going to be big enough that it'll keep wheels on either side. The trick is to make sure I don't fall in though. Righty, off we go. Off we go. Yippee! I don't know what the trailer's doing. I dare not even look. because if you don't look, it can't hurt you. Oh, the trailer's just having a bit of a swim. So, alright, so we're round there now, so now I can look. And look at that! Look at that! The trailer is happy. We are happy. Everything is good. Fantastic. Take a deep breath. Now, if I had chains on, I would be able to go up there, which would take me back onto the road. But I don't have chains on. And I don't think I'm going to be able to force my way up there in the Azov. So we'll just keep going around the outside now that we've done the hardest bit. Obviously keeping very slow, not speeding. There's the rocky icy bridge that we crossed very early in the Tartran and the... Oh, careful, careful. Yeah, in the Tartran and the little TZ. And now we've introduced wobbly rocks as well as sheets of ice. That was just a bit mean, wasn't it? Right. Link up with further sheets of ice. As long as they don't explode out from under you. I'll come around here and then hopefully find the little road to rejoin. Oh, one more skinny bit to get through. Right, so we're through that skinny bit. Now, I think we're pretty close to where the road is now, aren't we? Yes, so the road's just up here. So we should be able to follow that up and around to rejoin this road, and then back to the logging station. But just keep them there so we know where we're going. Try and avoid the biggest of the big rock. Might just run over that one as we get to there. It's better. It's pump me back down where I should be. This is where the road goes, isn't it? It starts to get a bit tricky at times, doesn't it? Oh no, see, that wasn't where the road goes. The road goes over here. And then over here. So you almost got to mark the spots on the road because the road is so poorly marked. Try that. So it goes that way. Try that. Nope, still not quite. Okay, third time lucky. Yeah, so I probably wouldn't have picked the road being there. I would have picked that as being a bunch of rocks. And in fact, I might just take that inner line. And of course, I'm sure there'll be no winch spots to help me. the Azov 7 is so long in its wheelbase that it's usually got some wheels in contact with the ground, which is good. We need that. Where the hell is the road going now? Over there. Oh dear, oh dear. You're worried about that rock right there, so we'll try and go around the inside of it. I'll tell you what, this road was harder than the icy bridge. The icy side. Okay. Right, so we made that. So now we've just got to follow this arguably more major road back to the or over to the logging station. Cool bananas. Again, trying to avoid the worst of the big rocks. Well, we do have some trees here, so we can inch ourselves past them if we do get stuck. Alright. Good. So here we are coming into the logging station. Now this logging station, obviously, I do not have a log loading crane, so I'm just going to have to load the logs as best I can directly. Put them straight on the trailer. So now there's 3 left. Okay. We're totally refueled. I'm just going to run backwards a little bit. Pretty much following the same path I used to get in here. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't think he would be quite that violent. No, this has got the angles all wrong. It's okay, we'll come around. We should just about sneak our way out of here. Okay, now I'm going to stop the truck there, simply because it's still light, so I'm okay with that. I'm going to hop into the Dan. Dan is pretty much fully filled up. Okay, we're going to turn around and refuel from the fuel trailer, and then I'm going to try and, with my fingers crossed as much as they can be crossed, I'm going to try and rescue the Tayga on our way, and hope that we actually are lucky when we pull it upright that we can repack the logs straight into it. Okie dokie, so I'm just going to pull up here, refuel from the semi-trailer, and I might as well put the last bit into the Warthog because I can. And again, given that I'm gonna be not coming back here again, oops, a bit too far. So, not that there's any point really doing this. I'm going to use up the rest of the repair points simply because there's no point leaving them here either. So we'll fix the little Warthog a little bit, but not much. Maybe I should have been more scientific in my fixing and chose what I wanted to fix, but I don't think it really matters. Once we get it back to the garage, we'll do a full repair on it anyway. Okay, so we're going to take the Dan up the eastern road, but we'll divert and, oh, I just hope we can. I hope we can save the Tayga, because if we can save the Tayga, then that'll mean I don't have to bring the step over, which will be much better. But, you know, fingers crossed, we might be able to. I just can't remember how badly unstacked the timber would become. And, yeah. I guess we'll just see. I'm going to try this way for a change. Normally I'd head over onto the snow on the other side, because this is, because it's a bit quicker. But given that I've only got chain tyres on, I figure maybe I'll have a go at coming over the rocks. I think I prefer going the snow way. That's right. We've tried it. Didn't like it. Oops. Got such a long nose on this truck compared to everything else. It's good that it's not as low hanging as the Azov 7s, but it's just way in front of those front wheels. If it's chains on, it's going to have no trouble, well, less trouble going up the eastern main road, that icy road that I've avoided in the Tayga. So once we've put the Tayga back on its wheels, we'll return back to the main road. And continue back on. So we'll leave the little guy there, come over and have a look at the Tayga, which we tipped over here, and just hope that its logs have remained inside the log carrier. And then when we stand it up, that we're able to keep them there and that they don't go flying off into the wild unknown. Whoa, that's a big rock to have climbed over. Well done. Might try and go forward for a bit, eh? So we'll turn around. Oh no, those logs are already out on the floor. So even though I'm probably able to pull a Tayga back onto his wheels, unfortunately, I'm feeling as though it's a bad way to be doing it. Yeah, I'm going to need to get the step anyway. Just looking at it. So we'll come down, get past here. That's a pity. It would have been so much nicer to have been lucky enough to pull them back into the truck, but we won't. Try and get my angles right here. I don't want to, obviously don't want to tip this one over, trying to turn the other, stand the other one up. Ah, that would have tipped them out anyway. Yep, so all, looks like all three of the logs are tipped out. Yep, so that was never going to work. Oh well. That's a bit of a pity, because now, yeah, definitely going to have to bring the step back. Which is obviously a bit of a pain. Don't think I can get over and easily. Just have a quick look at the map. Yeah, I don't think that side's going to lend itself so much. Oh, might be. Let's try. Actually, I probably should just make sure the Tayga's on its wheels are straight before I go too far. So let's stop there. Stop the engine. Change. Hop to the Tayga. No, not the wide flatbed. The Tayga. Okay. Yeah. So the Tayga's happily there on its wheels now. But the logs are nowhere near where they need to be. Okay. Well, we'll leave it there for the minute, because I can't do anything else. Can't pick them up again. So I'm going to need to get the step to come over to pick them up. So that will happen, but just not right now. Just battle our way through here. That looks fairly steep, but I think we can sort of come down okay. Bit of an angle. Get your nose down, thank you. We've got to go back and get our little Warthog, yeah? So, although the Warthog is drivable, so I could bring the Warthog over. Problem is, I think it's got yucky tyres and a broken engine. Not badly damaged engine, I should say. So it's probably going to be better to do it this way. Okay. So we'll take the Dan up. So now I'm thinking of the things that are going to have to do when the step comes back. So where do I need my fuel? Where am I going to take it in terms of what direction? It'll be okay. We'll get there. Sometimes the chains give you really good grip, other times they're not quite so good. Oh. Just have to be careful going through this. I've come up a little bit earlier than I probably expected to be honest. get grip if it dries over the the Warthog. No, it's just got no grip. Try and come down slightly different angle. No, can't even get a better angle there. Ah, dear, this just proves to be more and more fun, doesn't it? Just got to be careful I don't pull the truck over as I'm trying to get the tail coming back that way. Right, so now I've pulled it so that the tail is missing the Warthog, so we should now be able to come back. Having real trouble here, aren't we? Some of these rocks are proving to be pretty damn horrible. We might have got ourselves caught now. Okay, stop the truck. Change. I just realised I can reverse this thing. Yeah, like it's got absolutely no grip. So I'm bringing it back out of the way, way out of the way. Stop that engine. Hopefully now we'll have a little bit more luck with this one. No. Okay. What I'm trying to do is turn around, basically. Because I can't go through these rocks here, obviously. Not having much luck, so we'll go round. Go back the way we might normally go. It's going to be easier to just try and... Oh, I think it's going to be easier to try and turn this truck around. A bit of creative winching. Yeah, it's a pity. Can't do anything. Come on. Yeah, this is where I should have fixed the gearbox. Regardless, when I did that repair, I should have specifically chosen to fix the gearbox so it doesn't hop out of gear. But I've come around enough. All I wanted to do was turn it, and we have. So now we can continue on. Right. Now if we come along here, we miss that nasty part where the rocks are just causing us a bit of pain. We'll rejoin at a slightly nicer spot. What are you doing? Goodness me. What a fuss. Making a big fuss. Right, so now we're on the other side of that rather nasty little rocky bit. And with the chains on the dam, just going around this telegraph pole, that's why I seem to be taking a ridiculously wide line. Bloody hell. Again, I've got chains on, but for some reason they don't really work. Why is that? Why am I sliding down the road there? Madness. Yep, this will be hard, this last little bit, but we're almost there. Okay, for the rest of it now, should be just, you know, relatively cautious, but fairly straightforward. Drive up the eastern side with our chains on our dam. A few of these big rocks here just to annoy us. Driver's seat. Have to jump in the driver's seat. Haven't done hardly any driver's seat work in the dam. Little bit. It's got pretty bad visibility with the big pillars on the windows. It looks like a big rock. Let's miss it. Mostly. And that's the worst of the icy road done now. Because we're pretty much at the top of the rise. Hooray. Alright. Come down here a bit carefully, but not too worried again. The chains will keep us going where we're supposed to. Try and miss those. I might just hop out of the cabin to do this part. Back there, that one, no, that one. Hopefully we haven't left the trailer too far behind. Yeah, of course we have. Up. Okay. Okay. Now I'm going to switch over here because I actually want that trailer more than I want the Warthog at the moment, because that trailer is going to be critical for putting fuel in from the step. I'm pretty sure it's already empty. Yep, so that's good. Oh, it's sometimes you've got to wonder how it works out where the pickup points are. Is my tail not close enough to you? Otherwise I'll winch you from the side. I'm telling you. Or just as well. Okay, now I'm going to bring this one back to the garage. And I'm going to leave the little Warthog there, because after everything is finished, the Tayga will be able to bring that with him. So we're having to do a little bit more fiddling now because that Tayga fell over than I would have otherwise. Make sure this little scout trailer comes up close enough. In fact, we'll see where we can go. So we've got at least a couple of wheels over. And yes, we've got lots of big rocks here that are going to cause us pain. Okay, so our little guy's pretty close. We can't get any grip at the moment. Oh, it's a pity. So let's pull that way then. Oh, the tail will get a little bit of help. Is that going to get us over some of these rocks? Maybe not. Oh, that'd be just typical. I can't quite reach, of course, the spot I want to get to. Let's come back and try and go at a different angle to get maybe over these rocks. Oh, we're just getting... Oh, idiot. So we're just getting no forward traction, but... No, we're definitely getting no forward traction. And I thought the Dan would do a slightly better job of coming through here than that. No, that's not what I want. We'll bring the little trailer through, I suppose, because it's not going to hurt to have it through. But it's not what I wanted. So if we just bring ourselves around a bit. Again, sometimes it's just a matter of trying to find a way where you can just get a little bit of grip. Oh. But at the moment, these rocks are proving to be a bit too strong for us. Again, trying to just move myself. That's it, come on. I think we've done it. Just through persistence we got it through. Okay, so let's go back and get our little trailer. Oh, come on. Okay. Right. Just trying to bring that trailer right up behind us, just in case we have to stop and reshuffle. Okay. Right, so Dan's pretty good again now. Gosh. Okie dokie. I think that'll do. Where's the trailer? Where's that little trailer? Let's just bring it up nearer to the front. Hopefully we'll get ourselves out of the way. Close. Okay, so the little trailer's there. That's a good spot for the little trailer. Stop the engine. Refuel. Yep. So he's fully refueled. Back into there. Put him away. Actually, I'll take that high saddle off. Not that that really would matter. So he's totally unset. Good. Put him away. Okay. And then this is the sneaky trick. Truck storage. Step. Yes, it's going to cost me $1,000 to just magically make it appear here, but I just don't want to bring it across, so I'll pay that. And now I've got a step here. Woohoo! Don't repair it. Leave the garage. So first thing I have to do is offload all of this fuel, which I can't quite do yet. I can offload half the fuel, but that's all. So we'll pop ourselves over here, where we just were, and we'll stop there. Okay, and that'll do for the minute, for the step, because I can't offload everything. Well, I can't offload enough, I should say. So let's hop into the Azov, and we'll keep going with our contract for power to the masses. So power to the masses requires us to take 3 loads of medium logs up to the substation. So this is the first load of medium logs. So I am hoping that we will be able to get to the power station without tipping any of these out. Now this is a bit of a, it should be okay. There's a bit of undulations on the way, and we do have some mud that we're going to have to contend with. But mostly this should be okay. So we're going to follow this road all the way around and up to the power station. And then once we get there, I can drop off the 2 loads. I can unhitch the log trailer, so I won't need it anymore. Come back just with the truck. And then get the final medium load. So I don't think we'll make it all the way up to the power station before the end of day today. I think that's asking far too much. But we should get halfway there. Save a little bit of fuel on the way, but I think we should be okay. This is pretty muddy and yucky just here. Hardly got any movement. Try and avoid that next time, maybe. We do have a nice tree stump there we could winch from if we had to. But I think we're okay. Again, we've got a few spots where there's these fallen power lines getting in the way, so we just have to go around them. And here is the other empty fuel tanker. So we're going to grab it and take it with us up to the intersection. I'm not going to jump in the driver's seat for the moment. I just wanted to check the trailer was okay. Go up and around this chassis and fallen log. Fallen power line, I should say. I've then got a little challenge here in this next part. This is pretty muddy, so this will be slow, but you know, we've got faith in the Azov. It'll just grind its way through, I think. Go back to low gear. Some interesting cracky ice and broken muddy ice. Just makes sense a bit more challenging. Just try and head over to that snow on that side maybe. It's actually pretty good. A little bit of a drop off there from that rock. Because the steering is so slow in the Azov, sort of got to change the gear there, turn the wheel, and just wait until the wheels have turned. Otherwise you end up going straight ahead because the wheels haven't had the time to actually turn the wheels around. Okay, so here's the turn off that we're going to follow to get up to the power station. This is the way we've come before when we were doing all the tasks up here. Just watching where that little trailer is. That'll do. We're going to leave the little trailer there. Now if we remember, it seemed to work better to cut across this way rather than stay on the road. As long as we don't run into rocks or trees, we're better off sort of staying a bit away from the main road. I think I've got myself caught on a tree now, have I? Let's grab that one that's nearby. That looks like it's probably stopping us. That's better. I did that on purpose to make that tree go away. I'm going to do the same for this tree here as well. Because often you get those trees actually catch under your wheels. So now I've sort of made them go away. I can reach a bit further away and head on. That looks like a rock. Oh, I don't know, it might be a tree. But, actually it's not a rock. Sometimes the bushes look like rocks. So we're almost through. Oh, there was a good tree stump there I could have used. once I get it out on the other side, I think that's going to pretty well be it for today. I think we're getting very close to our 8 o'clock cut-off, so that's alright. We're well on the way to delivering our 2 loads of medium logs. So let's just come up here to this intersection. In fact, let's just pull it up here. And it is 8:30, yep, so that's fine. So we'll pause it there for the end of the day. Oh, so a bit of a grind again, another grinding day, but that's pretty much what logging is. I think I've mentioned it enough times now. I don't really like logging. So we're grinding through. Tomorrow, obviously, we'll deliver these 2 loads very easily to the power station. We'll probably run straight back and pick up the 3rd lot and deliver that up there. We can then run that empty trailer that we've brought halfway back. We'll run that back to the garage with us as we go, and then we'll be able to offload all of the fuel out of the steps trailer into those 2 scout fuel trailers, so we can then configure the step as a log loading crane and head down. So tomorrow should finish off that the medium log contract, but I don't think we'll finish everything. If we're lucky, we'll get to hop into the step, but we may not even make it to that. And then the next day, we'll hop in the step, get down, pick up the logs, get the Tayga going again, and hopefully make it back to the garage. So I'd say there's 2 more days, and hopefully we'll get it done then. Anyway, that's it for me for now. So hopefully you've enjoyed, and thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll join me again tomorrow as we continue on. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye for now. Bye.